Amigos, aquí tengo a un amigo, él es de Estados Unidos. Voy a hacerles una breve, una breve video en inglés. So, my friend, are you from the United States of America? Sorry?
I live here.
Did you live? Yes, you told me that you live in Los Angeles. So you live in Los Angeles, United States of America, yes? Are your parents living in United States of America? Your mom? In Las Vegas. And your father? In California? Arizona. Okay, my friends. This is a video to show you that a few people doesn't have the right diagnosis and treatment. And then a few times the people, even the administration, the medical administrations or the medical departments, the administrations that belongs to the Mexican government, a few times needs to provide the right diagnosis and treatment, not just for the medical areas, but also for the police people that maybe doesn't know that this man, this citizen, is like is coming from United States of America. He lived in a few years in that country, and it's really a bad experience that he now is in Durango. He stays in this situation. It's unhealthy, and I don't want. I'm proud of Mexico and the United States of America. I'm also need to tell you that is a condition that is not really good for the humans, and he's a good person, he is kind, and also you need to understand that these people needs a right diagnosis and treatment, because a few times we don't get the right treatment or diagnosis, and we want to sleep all the day. We want to sleep because we feel lack of source of energy. We feel tired, we feel upset, or we feel disagree with the citizens or with the society, because we don't understand what we are living. When we try to understand this, we don't reach or we don't have the right consciousness. We don't have the right consciousness, or we don't understand why are we living this kind of experiences. So, my friend, if you were living in United States of America, would you like to send a message for the Mexican administration or for the United States of America? It's like just get the right treatment. Please provide more, or try to afford to help a bit more the people that comes from abroad, and maybe that is in this place, in this situation, and that maybe they need a bit more help. They need to be supported to hold this kind of people, that because maybe you are brilliant. I'm sure that you're brilliant. You speak English. You have a parents living in United States of America, and this is like a pretty shaming. It's like shame for Mexican people, because we want to provide you the best options, because you are from abroad, or you are our people, or you are people in United States of America that try to help Mexico citizens, and maybe we don't understand that this is a condition that we are living. Everyone is living this kind of conditions. Maybe in United States of America, and even in Japan and other countries, they have lack of diagnosis and right treatments to provide this kind of people the conditions for a disease, maybe a mental disease, a psychiatric disease, or a genetic disease, and that the administrations, or maybe the Mexican citizens don't understand that this can be a risk for everyone. That in this situation, this man is like kind, he's not aggressive, but he's living in these conditions, and it's not so accepted for everybody. It's a problem that is living in the United States of America, maybe because they need and all the countries, because the psychiatric diseases or the ill diseases are really are really a bad experience for the countries. We all are we are living these problems, mental diseases, psychiatric diseases, or even poverty because of the lack of real right diagnosis and treatments for these kind of diseases. Or maybe if we are not accepted, but oh my god, his man, he belongs to United States of America. I've talked with him, and he told me that he's coming from United States of America. He has their parents in United States of America. Sorry, my friend, what's your name? Juan?
Yeah.
Juan is his name. He's really smart. He speaks English. I noticed that he knows a lot of words, so he has a fluent English, and also he knows really weird words that even I don't understand at all, like a few names of insects that maybe I don't get it as much as fast as I don't have the meaning as maybe as he knows it, because he has more experience in United States of America. And what could we say? Please, government, Mexican government administration, try to help the people that has not the right diagnosis or treatments in Mexico, United States of America, or even abroad. I don't know which countries are living this kind of problem, but I'm sure that if we have the right diagnosis and right treatment, and if the administrations, the governments allow to provide medical assistance, what is called help from the medical institutions, or the right treatments, or even for the psychiatrists or mental institutes, and even for the administrations that are related to this kind of topics. We will be sure that this is going to be really good for the people, because we are citizens, we are living together, and we need to help each other. We need to help the people that is in these conditions, and maybe I could be there. Everyone in your place could be in that situation, and maybe it's not seen so much in Mexico like in other countries, because we are not so advanced, we are not in that level, but we could be in this risk. All the big countries will be in this risk in the future if we don't have the right actions for these kind of situations. So my friends, let me tell you again, please, let's help these people, because maybe he's not he's not being understood, because he has a Spanish, he speaks Spanish, but he speaks better English language. I think that maybe I understand him a bit more in English than in Spanish. In Spanish, I don't understand him as well as I would like to understand him. But please, my friends, for the Mexican administration, or maybe for the diplomatic people in Mexico or in United States of America, I will be agree if he has a help, or he's supported by United States of America, or even for the Mexican administration. As I said, he has parents in United States of America. They are living in United States of America, and maybe the situation is that we can have a wrong experience with the mental diseases, psychiatric diseases, and if that's right, we need that the Mexican administration, or the people that will be related to this kind of issues, or this kind of experiences, could provide him more help, or could provide us more help. That's the reason. Maybe he's living in Mexico, he wants to stay in Mexico, that the Mexican administration provides help to people with mental disorders, or with some kind of psychiatric disorders in these conditions, because we don't understand if he could be living or experiencing a mental disorder or schizophrenia. I don't know, maybe it's not real, but if this were the situation, like it's happening in Japan, in United States of America, and maybe more countries abroad, this is a real hard situation, because it's not just poverty, it's not just lack of health, it's not an unhealthy situation. It's going to be really a bad experience for the Mexican people, and for the people or the countries that are living this experience. As you see, there are a lot of insects. How it is called, that insect? Spy. Sorry.
Right.
Sorry.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Okay, he knows English. Even he knows how to say cucaracha. I don't know. Okay, my friends, just let me tell you that if he needs mental health, if he needs to be supported because of medical psychiatric institutions, or he needs the right diagnosis, we will be trying to support or provide these conditions, or that we allow these conditions, so that he can, if he wants to stay in Mexico, at least when he gets a bit of money, or he be supported by the administration, by Bienestar institutions or Bienestar administrations, so he can get or he can be supported with money. How old are you, my friend?
26.
Sorry?
26.
Sorry?
26.
He said that he has 26 years old?
No,
30?
26.
40?
No, 26.
20?
No, 20.
Sorry?
26.
56?
No,
40?
no,
Sorry.
26.
50? 56?
No, 36.
36? 36 years old. So he is over the 35 years old. Remember that in Mexico, the people with mental disorders or these kind of situations is going to be helped up just till the 29 years old. Over 30 years old, he's going to be not supported by at least Durango administrations. So we are proud of our state of Durango, and we are proud of Mexico. We'll be asking help for our administrations, so we can be supported, because maybe all we have these conditions where we need diagnosis and treatments, and the treatments are really expensive. I'm getting a treatment that it comes from United Kingdom, and I'm going to tell you it's really expensive. It's about $450 each month. It's like 27 or 26,000 pesos, 26,000 pesos or 27,000 pesos each 3 months. It's like 450 pesos each month. Sorry, I am a bit shy. Okay, it's like also 500 pesos each month, because if we are considering the doctors and all that, it's really expensive. Okay, my friend, I'm going to tell you, I'm trying to provide the people that it doesn't is not getting the right treatments or the right diagnosis this help. Thank you very much. Would you like to send a message from you to the United States of America, or for the Mexican government? Please, for the United States of America, a message. Sorry?
I don't want to say.
Do you want?
No, I don't want to say.
Sorry? Oh.
I don't want to say.
You don't feel safe?
No, I don't want to say.
Do you don't want to stay here?
No, yeah, but I don't want to speak. I don't want
Do you want an American administration provide you help? Try to provide you help? Tries to provide you help your family? Which your mother's name? Which one is your mother's name?
Mary.
Mary?
Maria
Maria
Elena.
Elena?
Yeah.
And your father's name?
No.
No?
Okay.
Jorge? Okay. As you hear, he comes here. His parents are living in United States of America. He has this problem because he's in Mexico, or maybe I don't know if this is a misunderstanding, because I don't understand if he has a mental disorder, like a lot of people can experience this disorder. Remember that we need right treatments, the right guidelines, because on homeless people, not homeless people requires a real good diagnosis for the genetic doctors and for the psychiatrics, so they be able to understand if they have a mental disease, or if they can get or can of these institutions can provide them help, or if they just need other kind of attention, because a few times maybe I'm sure that they don't have the diagnosis in a few areas, and maybe in Mexico it's not a situation, but in other countries can be experienced this situation, and maybe they don't have the right diagnosis, they don't have the right attention, the right guidance to be supported by the Mexican or the other countries' administrations. And remember that the United States of America is providing Mexico millions of dollars, millions, and more than that, the money they are providing us, infrastructure and universities. They are helping us of another, if a really it's really it's really hard to say it, but with thanks to United States of America, we will be thankful with the American people, because due to the American administrations, we are more advanced. We have American investments in here, and I'm really happy because we felt helped, and we would like to say thank you, United States of America, and thank you, Mexico, because you heard to us, you listened to us while we were problems, a bit of our problems, and we're really proud of this place, this city, this nation, and also from United States of America. And remember that this situation is not something normal. This is not a right condition. It can be considered a mental disorder, a mental situation, a medical situation that has not right treatments. And of course, in this case, in this situation, this man is not aggressive, but he could be aggressive. Thanks God, he's in good conditions. He doesn't seem aggressive. He seems to be in a right situation. But remember that we need to be at the administration, the policemen, institutions need to be focused in these kinds of problems, because I'm not saying that this could be outside of control by the different countries' administrations, the mental disorders. But I think that a few countries are living this experience in a really hard way, and maybe it's a mental disorder or a psychiatric disorder that we are not able to understand at all. That is a real problem, and that now it's in Mexico. It's not like zombies. It's not like some schizophrenia. It's not like zombies. But a few situations, this could be considered like people that is outside of the normal life, that is not in the real conditions, that does not experience, that is not living the right conditions that we required. And I will say thank you, my friend. God bless you, and that I'm going to try to provide to provide this video, so maybe when be edited or when be modified, this message can be sent to the American people or for your family parents. Would you like to send a message for someone else? A Los Ángeles. Sorry? En Los Ángeles. Ok, en Los Ángeles. Y en a México, to Mexico, would you like to send a message to Mexico or to Mexican citizens? And my friends, I'm going to be honest. This man is being supported by a few people with money. He's in this situation, but he has money. He gets money, and that's something real good for the Mexican people, Mexican citizens, that is providing this man help, because he don't speaking Spanish as as maybe he could be considered like a disorder in languages skills, but it's maybe because he speaks at least I'm able to understand him a bit more in English. He's a bit shy, but he speaks really good in English, and maybe he needs treatments. Okay, thank you, my friend. God bless you. And that please the Mexican administration that in Mexico and in Durango accept to give or to provide medical economical assistance or economical support to the people that have mental disorders or other kind of genetic disorders like syndrome of Down or muscle disorders, for example, to move for themselves or that they don't know the right situation, epilepsy, schizophrenia, all the kind of the mental disorders or movement disorders that belongs to the muscles, or all the disorders that are considered by the administrations that can get help from these people, from the institutions. Thank you, my friends. God bless you. And okay, thank you. Y recuerden, esto es una pedida para el gobierno del estado de Durango y de México, que nos ayuden por favor a las personas que podamos tener discapacidad, que nos ayuden arriba de los 29 años para que nos den este apoyo económico. Se los necesitamos realmente, porque bueno, a veces se le echa ganas, se le esfuerza, se hacen cosas, pero a veces las condiciones son más difíciles, un poco más difíciles, porque recordemos que ese tiempo las enfermedades psiquiátricas o mentales, incluso en Estados Unidos y en la mayoría de los países llegan a ser un problema. En Japón es un problema. Una cuestión es de que, por ejemplo, en Japón, que las personas se echaran espadazos sin armaduras o que se lanzaran bombas. Bueno, eso a lo mejor tenía alguna cuestión psiquiátrica y no lo conocemos ahora. Igual en Estados Unidos, que es un problema que se está viviendo de manera masiva en Los Ángeles, y ahora estamos viviendo en México la misma condición. Esto es algo que podría ser un problema mental mundial, una pandemia, una epidemia, no lo sé. No quiero ir más allá de la terminología porque no es el concepto preciso, pero obviamente sí es un problema que se está agravando en todo el país, en la Ciudad de México. Y bueno, esto es para un mensaje para la Ciudad de México, para Estados Unidos y para Durango también, que estamos orgullosos de nuestro estado de Durango y de la Ciudad de México, y que nos pueda ayudar un poco más, que pueda dar el apoyo a las personas de más de 29 años hasta los 64 que tienen discapacidades, ya sea motrices, intelectuales, sociales, de cualquier tipo de discapacidad genética, síndrome de Down o cualquier discapacidad genética, o que sea considerada así por los institutos de salud correspondientes, que sean ayudados y que se les dé esta ayuda económica que se dijo desde el gobierno federal, que se apruebe también aquí en Durango, en el estado. Se los agradezco mucho, mis amigos, y bendiciones. Gracias. Gracias. God bless you. Gracias, amigo.